from
the report committee. Is coming from the committee.
No, yeah, Mr. Speaker, the committee relied on the returns from the ministry. And the chairman and the clerk have signed. Mr. Speaker, the chairman who is from their side. Mr. Speaker, we are saying that they should withdraw this report. They should withdraw this report, do the needful. There must be a full inquiry into this matter. How they spent in excess of almost 10 million cedis. Mr. Speaker, the minority is demanding inquiry into why they spent in excess of what was approved.
Thank you.
We will not support this estimate to be approved. Full inquiry must be instituted to deal with this matter.
Thank you, Leader. Yes, majority whip.
Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity to add my voice to the call for the approval of the sum of 1,500,000 40,589 Ghana cedis for purposes of programs approved for the Ministry of Transport. Mr. Speaker, I listened to the minority leader in silence. He should be able to take the pain from this side in dignity. Mr. Speaker, the minority leader says what? That because within the approved quantum for the ministry, in terms of IGF, that they cannot vie it. Let me advert his mind to Section 32 of the PFM Act, 2016 Act 921. The minister has power to vie expenditure lines approved for entities, from goods and services, for instance, to capital expenditure. And let me read the provision. Please, yes. Can you listen to me quietude? Mr. Speaker, section 32. Speaker, can you save me from the jaws of the minority leader at this time? Speaker, Section 32(1) reads, the minister may, on the request of a principal spending officer, execute a virement in respect of an amount of money allocated to the covered entity of that principal spending officer. Speaker, 32(3) is to the effect that a virement executed under subsection 1 is subject to the following conditions. Now, a virement of funds allocated for wages and salaries in an expenditure vote shall not be made unless the virement is in respect of wages and salaries. Yes. What we speak of, it's not about wages and salaries. It's CAPEX. So I will take you to CAPEX. So let me take you to CAPEX. Speaker, Section 32, subsection 3, paragraph C. A virement may be made from a recurrent expenditure to capital expenditure, as well as from one capital expenditure to another capital expenditure. Mr. Speaker, yes, I'm done. And Mr. Speaker, oh, please, minority leader, please. Mr. Speaker, now let me look at you so that me too I can make my point without interruption. Speaker, if you take table 3, the global total for 2025 is for appropriation A is for 801,481,350,028 pesos. The actual releases was 588,429,853,080 pesos. The actual expenditure the expenditure as a result of which the minority leader has gone haywire and is conjuring an offense that is non-existent and is calling for an inquiry that has no basis. Mr. Speaker, listen to the figure. Actual expenditure, 588,429,853.80 pesos. Mr. Speaker, if you deduct 588 million from 801 million, you have in excess of 280 million. That has not been touched. And yet the minority leader, in some esoteric fashion, is conjuring an offense. Yes, in some esoteric fashion, is conjuring an offense that does not exist. And is demanding that this side will go to jail and that there must be an inquiry, all based on a non-existent fact,
creating a scandal.
And it's now the attempt is that he must use the word scandal to ensure that there's a scandal. Mr. Speaker, they have actually under-expended, and this violence occurred within the remit of Section 32(1)(3) of the PMF Act, a PFM Act, 2016 Act 921. So this attempt, to, as it were, to what was amended. So this attempt to say that the ministry, somebody at the ministry has committed some offense is untenable. Mr. Speaker, let me therefore urge the House to join me to ask for the adoption of the report of the committee so that the ministry can effectively carry out its mandate in 2016. Mr. Speaker, with these words, I urge the media to ignore the earlier submissions regarding the allegation of over-expenditure outside of appropriation as incorrect, untruthful, and that the appropriating was done and they expended within appropriation. They actually under-expended. And so on this room, Mr. Speaker, I invite that you put the question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is a House of record. We should not mislead the House at any point in time. The argument that is
26 budgets. Those pages are there. Mr. Speaker, if you look at the money that has been allocated to the presidency, the money, compensation alone, Mr. Speaker, is more than what is being given to a whole ministry. What a reset government. And this is a reset government that is talking about due process. They say, as for them, their governance will be pepe, everything will be pepe. Down MPP. Mr. Speaker, if you look at table 3, there is a huge scandal at table 3, paragraph page 6, table 3, a huge scandal. I don't know whether they themselves have reported this to the OSP. Mr. Speaker, I don't know. Look at table 3, capital expenditure. Do you have the report? You're asking for page what? Do you have the report? Do you have the report? Honorable, do you? You have the report? Pardon? You have the report? Okay, if you have the report, go with me to page 6, table 3. I want the chief whip for the majority side to finish reading the page. Is he there? Okay. Now, Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure 2025 appropriation, what we approved in this house, 83 million. Releases, 92 million. Somebody must go to jail. Then when you come and see actual expenditure, 92 million. Variance, negative 9.4. Somebody must account for this 9.4 million. And this is not my report. This is not my report. And you are saying that releases are in excess of 111%. How can you spend what has not been approved by Parliament? Please, 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 please. Mr. Speaker, they cannot tell us that we approved expenditure item. There's expenditure line. Look at the line item, Mr. Speaker. Is the reason why we have compensation of employees. We have goods and services. And we have capital expenditure. Don't tell me that you are putting all the figures together to confuse me. In the list, I understand these numbers. I've been here for 4 terms. Mr. Speaker, capital expenditure, what Parliament approved as a line item expenditure, capital expenditure, 83 million. If you look at the actual releases, they have spent beyond the amount that this house approved. We are not interested in total envelope. The auditor is interested in the line item. Yeah, line by line. Mr. Speaker, has anybody been sent to the OSP? They came here to talk about the PFM Act. Mr. Speaker, it is clear that many of you are likely to go to jail. From what I am seeing, Mr. Speaker, just year one alone, only yesterday, you were on us. The slightest mistake, you'll be inviting MPP appointees to go to OSP, to go to NIB. Mr. Speaker, look at the line item. The excess of 9.4 million. Who authorized this to be released? Who authorized it? It was never brought to Parliament for variation. Mr. Speaker, if it were to be MPP administration, we know what our friends will do. Mr. Speaker, we know in this country the slightest error, how our friends have reacted to same. Just first year, one line item, what Parliament has not approved, your own records. I don't want any of you to say Afenyo Markin said something. This is not me saying. This is you. A report signed by Honorable Isaac Ajay Mensah, chairperson of the committee. He is a member of the NDC caucus in Parliament. He is not an MPP person. Mr. Ajay Mensah himself admits by signing this report that there is some chop that has gone on. Mr. Speaker, the PFM Act, let me read for the avoidance of doubt. Mr. Speaker, I will say mine. When it's your turn, say yours. Mr. Speaker, Section 96(2). I read, a person acting in an office or employment connected with the procurement or control of government stores or the collection, management or disbursement of amount in respect of public fund or public trust, who authorizes an expenditure exceeding the approved appropriation in the relevant budget commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction to a term of imprisonment of not less than 6 months and not more than 12 months, or to a fine of not more than the value of the assessed impact of the commitment, or to both. So, Mr. Speaker, clearly, somebody must be punished for this. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. The way you judge the MPP, you will be measured by the same standard. Mr. Speaker, this is what the PFM Act says. That we approved a line item for you. And you decided to spend in excess. Mr. Speaker, you have decided to spend almost 10 million cedis. Who spent this? Who authorized this? It was not Parliament that approved this. And your own report is saying that releases are in excess. What the PFM Act is saying is that this is an offense. Somebody must be liable for this. We've already started seeing the scandals. Mr. Speaker, this is scandal number 1 right here in the report. Mr. Speaker, we have seen it in a report signed by the chairman of the committee, not the minority saying something. It is the majority itself admitting to this. Mr. Speaker, yes, so I'm concluding. Mr. Speaker, just as Honorable Anodom said, this side of the House would want to put across this point that the consideration of this estimate be placed on ice until we receive sufficient explanation as to why more than what was approved was released under this expenditure item. Mr. Speaker, this is coming from the